I hope you had a great trading week, whether you're trading commodities or currencies or crypto or stock CFDs. Things didn't quite go as we expected last week, but that's the way it is sometimes. So let's have a look at the trades that I shared with you last week. We'll also look at the high impact news that's coming up, and I'll share my new trade setups, the pending orders that I have in place for the week starting the 14th of August, 2023. Hello, everyone. This is Rick Ray from rickrayfx.com/profile. That is my website where you can go to find out more about forex trading. So here we are with another weekly analysis, this week starting on the 14th of August, 2023. And as usual, we will look at the high impact news that's coming up this week. We take a look at forexfactory.com, and then I will have a look at the profit and loss that I got from the trade setups that I shared with you last week. And then, of course, we will look at the new trade setups that I have in place, the pending orders for this upcoming week, starting the 14th of August. Starting on Monday, and here we are, we need to be prepared and be ready, be aware of the news, have our charts in place, have our orders set up, so that we're all ready to go, because it is going to be an exciting week. We have the FOMC coming up this Thursday, but let's have a look at the calendar and see exactly what's going on. But just before we look at the calendar on forexfactory.com, I want to share with you my QR code for my Line official group. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, then if you're in the Line official group, you'll also be notified when I have finished with the weekly analysis. And also during the week, I sometimes do post signals, news, various other items which pertain to forex trading of gold and currencies. So scan the QR code and you can be in my Line official group, and it's absolutely free, no charge at all. And there you have my website again. If you didn't catch that the first time, rickrayfx.com/profile. So let's have a look at the charts after we look at the news, and then we'll see what's coming up for this week. So here we are looking at forexfactory.com, and as always, remember these are the Asian times you see here on the screen. So be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local time zones. All right, nothing happening on Monday and nothing happening on Friday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 full days of high impact news. And what we really need to be concerned about is on Tuesday, some particular news on the U.S. economy, and that's the core retail sales. And then on Wednesday, we have the monetary policy statement on the New Zealand economy. And then on Thursday, actually Thursday morning, 1 a.m. or just after midnight, Wednesday, here in Asia, we have the big one for this week. That's the FOMC meeting minutes. And that's usually quite a volatile, high impact news items. So be aware of all of these things. Check forexfactory.com, and let's see how these things will affect the movement of our gold and our currency pairs this week. Here we are on the charts finally, and looking at gold. Starting off with gold, these are the trade setups that I shared with you last week. I had a buy limit on gold at 1938. I did say, if you want to play that video back again, I did say you could also buy at the blue line here, 1932, which it did come down and hit early in the week, but we didn't get much out of gold this week. Okay, if you were nimble and quick on the charts, you could have got maybe 20 or 30 pips. But then unfortunately it turned around and went the wrong direction. Well, we did have some good news that came out, but the market didn't seem to take to that. The market didn't like that, and the bears have control. All right, we'll talk about more about the bulls and the bears and their control of gold as I share my new pending orders shortly. In the Euro US, I had a sell limit, and you can see we got really, really close on Thursday, but just a few pips away, so that one did not open. The pound New Zealand, I had no trade on that one. The odd US, I had a sell limit on that one also, but it got a few pips away, but the pending order did not execute. And the New Zealand US was the same. Okay, the pending order did not execute. The only good trade that we had this week was the pound US sell limit. And not until Thursday, all right, that we had that news came out on Thursday, the CPI data, and we got the pending order executed at 1.2790. It went into a little bit of the wrong way, just shortly, just briefly, and then the market turned around completely, and we got 120 pips by the end of the day on the pound US sell limit from last week. The USD CAD did not activate, didn't get anywhere near. You can see this is on the previous Friday, so on Monday morning it just took off and never even looked back. So the pending order on the USD CAD did not open. And same with the Euro CAD. I had no trade on that. That was neutral on my daily chart, so no trade on the Euro CAD. And then the USD JPY, I had a buy limit on there, but that one also did not come down to the pending order, so that order did not open. All right, so not much action, not much profit this week, but no stop losses were hit, and that's always a good thing. And just the 120 pips on the pound US. Now let's have a look at the pending orders that I have in place for this upcoming week. And remember, this is not financial advice. I am not suggesting or recommending you take the same trades. You can, but it's up to you to manage your own account and to use good risk management. I place pending orders because I let the market come to me. I don't chase the candles. I'm not greedy. I'm patient, and I let the market come to me. So that's the reason for pending orders. Okay, but you see, I have no pending order on gold. Gold is not really doing what we expect it to do this month. The bears clearly have control, and they're trying to go down to 1900. You can see we closed last Friday at 1913, and they have control, but on the daily chart, the stochastic is at 1. So that's considered very, very super oversold. So let's see if we're going to get a correction, a retrace on gold. If the bulls want to take control, they need to close above 1922, that second blue line you see here. The bulls need to close above 1922 in order to get back control and start moving back up towards 1950 and then possibly up in the range of 2000. But for the moment, the bears have control, but be patient. Let's see if they're going to break this 1910, 1912 zone and head down towards 1900. If they break 1900, then, well, about 1873 would be the next level. But let's just take it one day at a time and see what happens in the beginning of the week. And remember, we have the FOMC late Wednesday night or early Thursday morning in Asia, and that could have a big impact on the direction of gold. So let me share my pending orders that I have with you. And on the Euro US, I have a sell limit. Okay, that's entry price 1.0970. And that means that Euro US needs to come back, retrace, make a correction back up to this blue line, and then the pending order will execute. No trade on the pound New Zealand. This thing just took off like a ballistic missile on Thursday, late Thursday in the U.S. session, and then continued all day Friday. So I'm not doing any trades. I'm just waiting to see if this thing is ever going to turn around. It's higher than it's been for more than 3 years, and I just don't want to buy the pound New Zealand at these high prices. The odd U.S. is a sell limit, and the entry price is 0.6520, 0.6520 for the sell limit on the odd US. The New Zealand US is a sell limit also with the entry price 0.6020. And the pound US is a sell limit also with the entry price 1.2735. 1.2735. And the USD CAD is a buy limit with the entry price at 1.3420. And the Euro CAD, just buy. Okay, it just turned bullish about midweek last week. And so just buy this. It's made a big drop on Friday, and it's ready to do its continuation of the bullish trend, which it started midweek last week. So buy the Euro CAD. That's a market execution. As soon as the market opens on Monday, buy the Euro CAD. The UJ, buy limit, but we need to let it make a little bit of a correction, and the entry price is 144.56. And you can see from all of these pending orders that this is based on the continuing strengthening of the US dollar, which is not making a whole lot of sense, but that's what's happening, and we just have to go with the flow. All right, typically this time of year we do see weakening of the US dollar, but the dollar is strengthening. So that's got the major pairs bearish against the US dollar, with the USD JPY and the USD CAD bullish against the US against their currencies. So that's it for my pending orders. Remember, this is not financial advice. These are only recommendations, suggestions. I hope that these tips will help you in placing your orders. All right, but it's up to you to use good risk management and manage your own account. Thanks again for being here. This is Rick Ray signing off, and I'll see you again in the next video.